President family, we want to welcome you today to this time of worship, time of celebration. On behalf of the Beam family, the Stehr family, we bring you welcome. We rejoice with you. We're grateful that the Lord has brought many people from many different directions to be in this moment in time. This moment in time is by God's design, by His providence. This man and this woman, the Lord, worked in many different ways and different broken roads to this road, to this way together today. So we begin this journey by faith, this spiritual quest. Paul said that the joining of a man and a woman together in holy matrimony is a mystery. And that's because it reflects the love that God has for His people in Christ. And so today, as you make these vows together, you reflect this mystery. And you join those who have made this vow today in reflecting the love that God has given you for Him and for one another. And so we begin by the giving and the receiving of the consents. So you both come of your own free will. Jake, I'll ask you to give your consent in this way. Jake, will you have this woman to be your wife, to live together in the holy covenant of marriage? Will you love her and comfort her, honor her and keep her in sickness and in health, and forsaking all others, be faithful to her so long as you both shall live? If so, answer, I will.
I will.
Tiffany, saying, will you have this man, Jacob and Stehr, to be your husband, to live together in the holy covenant of marriage? And will you love him, comfort him, honor and keep him in sickness and in health, and forsaking all others, be faithful to him, so long as you both shall live? If so, answer, I will. And to this congregation gathered, will you respond to your consent in this way also? Will all of you, witnessing these promises today, do all in your power to encourage and uplift this couple in their marriage? And if so, say resoundingly, we will.
We will.
And let it be so. There's an ancient proverb that says the journey of 1,000 miles begins with an initial step. And this step today, then, is the answer to this question. Who gives this woman to be married to this man? And let it be so. Scripture has many things to speak to us about what it means to be husband and wife. And so I've just narrowed it down to a few moments from a verse from the book of Ephesians. In chapter 2 in Ephesians, we're told about God's grace. That it's by grace and faith that we come to this relationship that He brought you into with Himself. He says these words, for it's by grace you've been saved through faith, and this is not of yourself, it's the gift of God, and not of works, so that no one can boast. For we are God's workmanship, created in Christ Jesus to do good works, which God prepared in advance for us to do. I want you to know that you are here by God's grace. It was God's grace that brought you first into His relationship with Himself. He sent His Son for you. His Son lived a perfect life and was a perfect sacrifice for you. This was God's will. His grace has rained down to you by giving you this redemption and this salvation. His grace has also come to you because you were born into wonderful families. That's so, say amen. Amen. It is so. But I believe you say so. That's part of God's grace in your life as well. That you were raised in a home where God was honored. That you were raised in a place where God was worshipped. You were raised in a place where God was served and central in your family. That is God's grace. Now God's grace has come because Tiffany, God sent you to the God-forsaken north. And look what happened north of the Mason-Dixon. Who could have imagined when the Lord said, go to Southwest Baptist University and get your doctorate of physical therapy? Who could have known at that time that you would meet this man? None of us could have predicted that. But I remember meeting you as a first-year DPT student. I remember that you said that the Lord had brought you here, that He had provided for you to come to Olive, Missouri. See, this is God's design. You are His workmanship. You are His workmanship. You are His poem. You are His creativity that He is putting together. You are His workmanship. And He has created you for this moment in time to bring you to this place so that He could create something in you and let his grace flow through you to other people. That is why he's bringing you together. Now, it's great that you love each other in the meantime. That's great. Okay? It's great that you enjoy each other's company in the meantime. Jake, it is a blessing that her family sees you as a blessing. Tiffany, that the Stehr family sees you as a blessing as well. I've been blessed to know the Stehrs since August of 1981. I told Jake as we stood here waiting for you that I was there the day he was born. I was there the day that he professed his faith in Christ publicly at his baptism. I was there as well. And I'm very proud to be here today because I see God's grace at work. When God's grace is at work, nothing can stop the movement of God's grace. You are God's grace. You are God's grace at work. He is working into you something that he wants to work through you. That's why he's allowed this love to nurture and develop, giving you the desire to love one. And so let it be so. Not just for you, not just for your families, not even for this extended family that's gathered today, but it is for God's design and his workmanship. God has created you for good works. He has created you for the good things that he wants to have in his kingdom that come out of today. So we take this sign of rain as God's blessing upon your relationship today. We take it that God's Spirit is present in what he is doing. So we move from this step remembering that God has been providentially providing for you, bringing you along this entire time, to this moment in time, for his purposes, not just for what you're trying. So here today, claim your love for him and for one another, for his kingdom, for his glory, for the good things that will happen because of what God does today. And now, Father, bless this couple because they are your workmanship. They are the evidence of your grace among us. And now let the words of their mouths and the meditations of their heart be pleasing to you, O Lord, our rock and our Redeemer. Empower them, God, to embody the message of their vows. Help them to live with a love for you with all their heart, mind, soul, and strength, and help them to love one another as they love themselves. Now strengthen them to this task, Lord. No man can do this on his own. No woman can do this on his own. Bless your Spirit, God, advise us. Make us so. In Jesus' name we pray. These marriage vows are what we call the traditional vows. They come from the Book of Common Order that's almost 5 centuries old now. Countless millions have literally said that they love one another and they love the Lord by saying these vows to each other. Now, we give vows publicly because none of us in and of ourselves are honest in and of ourselves. God's Spirit in us tells us to speak the truth to one another in love. And so we come together asking God to empower you to live these vows that we make to one another today. Jake, in your household, you will lead. You will do that by submitting mutually to one another out of the fear of Christ, out of reverence for Christ. And so you will lead in the giving of this vow to your bride. Jake, repeat this vow to Tiffany after me. I, Jake, take you, Tiffany. I, Jake, take you, Tiffany. To be my wife. My wife. To have and to hold. From this day forward. For better or for worse. And for richer for poor. In sickness and in health. To love and to cherish. Until death do us part. As God is my witness, I give you my promise. I, Tiffany, take your Jake. Have and to full. From this day forward. For better or for worse. For richer or for poor. In sickness and in health. To love and cherish. Until death do us part. As God is my witness, I give you my promise. The scripture says this about this love, that you committed yourself to one another that love is patient, love is kind, that does not envy, that does not boast, that it is not proud, that it is not rude, that it is not self-seeking, that it is not easily angered. It keeps no record of wrong. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. It always protects, always trusts, and always hopes, and always perseveres. The greatest of these three remain faith, hope, and love. The greatest of these is love. Having this kind of love that you committed yourself to by these vows, you come to give signs of this vow by the exchange of the gift of rings. These rings, though they're small in size, are very immense in their meaning. They're made of a precious metal. We'll talk about how important they are. The purity of that metal represents the purity and the sanctity of this relationship that you make today. The metal is made of endurance, enduring metal that will last for a long time. So shall this vow as well. This circle represents this also, that it is continuous. These are constant reminders of this vow that you have made publicly, that you're given a vow to God. Tiffany, I give you this ring. It's a symbol of my vow. It is a gift of my love. Jake, I give you this ring. It's a symbol of my vow. It is a gift of my love.
Normally we invite all of you to come, but you look kind of tight back there. So hang loose. For someone that you love near you, feel free to hold their hand and pray along with us. Gracious Heavenly Father, I thank you for today. I know Dexter and I have never arrived here without much prayer. Or that he wondered what kind of man would marry his daughter. Lord, and I know that he still has prayers to offer. Without this, to God. Lord, I wonder. When I first held this, as a tickle wire, I wondered if he would make it for me. But he did. I'm so pleased. Lord, he has grown up to be a fine young man. Lord, there have been setbacks, victories along the way, honors and accolades, and utter disappointment and heartbreak. Lord, so bad, I wondered if he would ever love again. Lord, there was this girl that showed up. We first met her in a clothing drive. Quietly folded, softly smiling. She and I had seen this before. And we wondered. As the time passed, we got to know Tiffany. And Jake's smile was her. Joyful. The red pipe no longer went as fast as it did. And I was thankful. Lord, I was horrified when he said, "You think Tiffany could ride with me?" I said, "True, special, don't scare him." I don't think he ever has. Lord, I can tell he loves her deeply. What a great master. Lord, Jake has grown up as a man dedicated. This word has always been good. So I know today as he promises Tiffany, or if it's in his power, your will, he'll make good on it. And they'll do okay. Lord, I just ask now, Dexter and I ask, our families, you wouldn't make it easy that. But Lord, I do ask that it to be a home full of joy and laughter, of love and of stories, a place that is comfortable to visit, a place where people feel at home, and they can experience not only the hospitality of the Stehr home, but the hospitality of those that walk with you. Lord, just bless them. It is obvious that friends are supported. They're going to do all right, I know, because they walk with you. And we love them. Lord, as I hold my son's hand, my wife's hand, I know he's holding Tiffany's. I'm going to let it go. Take care of him, God. I pray this in your name. Amen.
Jesus said that what God has put together, let no man put asunder. Therefore, Jake and Tiffany, be kind to each other, compassionate towards one another, forgiving one another, just as God in Christ has forgiven you. As a minister of the gospel, duly authorized by the state of Alabama, I now pronounce that you are husband and wife. Jake, ladies and gentlemen, I'm pleased and proud to present to you Mr. and Mrs. Jake Stehr. What they've decided to do is they're gonna take a couple pictures right here in the next room with the cake. And so they want us to pray over the meal together, and then I'm gonna release you. Some of you will be able to go back there and see that, experience that as well. Let me pray for a meal that's gonna be provided for us as well. We're glad you come this rainy Saturday evening. Say amen. Amen. I pray that it's a blessing to you. I pray for those of you who are married to be encouraged to walk closer and hand in hand with your bride, having witnessed these vows today. Let's pray together.